Hello, I'm Bernie Norcott Mahany. I work at the Kansas City Public Library and at Johnson County Community College. And this is April, National Poetry Month, so I am reading poems aloud. And for 2015, I've chosen to read poems from World War I. Today's poem is a poem by Robert Graves. Robert Graves is probably best known to modern audiences as the author of I, Claudius. There was a famous miniseries done in the 1970s, which is available on DVD, with Derek Jacobi playing the role of Claudius. Graves was multi-talented. He wrote scholarship, especially on myth. He wrote historical fiction and other types of fiction, and he also wrote poems. So he was a multifaceted sort of guy. He entered the war early. He joined the Royal Welsh Fusiliers. At the Battle of Somme, he received a serious wound, and his lung was punctured by shrapnel. He had had lung trouble since he was a young man, and almost given up for death even as a child. And in World War I, he was reported killed initially for the wounds that he suffered at Somme because he wasn't expected to survive. But he did survive, and he actually lived for quite some time. His dates are 1895 to 1985, so rather long-lived guy for someone who was expected to die young. So this is a poem called To Robert Nichols. And there's a little prelude here in parentheses. From Frise on the Somme in February 1917, in answer to a letter saying, I am just finishing my fawn's holiday. I wish you were here to feed him with cherries. Here, by a snowbound river in scraping holes we shiver, and like old bitterns we boom to you plaintively, Robert, how can I rhyme verses for your desire? Sleek fawns and cherry time, vague music and green trees, hot sun and gentle breeze, England in June attire, and life born young again for your gayish, goatish brute, drunk with warm melody, singing on beds of time, with red and rolling eye, walking with wanton lute, all the Devonian plain, lips dark with juicy stain, ears hung with bobbing fruit. Why should I keep him time? Why in this cold and rime, where even to dream is pain? No, Robert, there's no reason. Cherries are out of season. Ice grips at branch and root, and singing birds are mute. So that was a poem To Robert Nichols by Robert Graves.